What's up? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good day. I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but then I'm with my gloves and with my mask because this coronavirus spreading around the world. The world right now is in pandemonium about this coronavirus pandemic. So we decided to go outside the street, ask the public if they are aware of the coronavirus, and ask them too what should our health official or our health system, the step that they should take to prevent us from this coronavirus. Right now, schools are closed. So many places are closed right now. I feel like we are in the zombie apocalypse. So we decided to go outside the street and ask the public, the general public, what they feel about this coronavirus. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. We are here with, what is your name?
Fatmata Waidaba.
Fatmata Waidaba. All right, the question I want to ask you, have you heard about the coronavirus?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you heard about it?
Yeah.
Have you heard that we have one patient in the Gambia right now?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the steps do you think our officials and our health system should take to prevent the virus from spreading inside the country?
I think they should provide us tools to do proper hand washing and also sensitize the general public about hand washing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The issue of face masks, I don't support it because I don't think it can prevent us from the disease. It's like it has more harm than good because if you have respiratory problem, that is when you have to use the face mask and not when you are preventing yourself from respiratory problems. Yeah. Okay. Unless if you are a healthcare giver. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What is your name?
Babukar Kurbali.
Babukar Kurbali. Babukar Kurbali, have you heard about the coronavirus in the Gambia?
Yeah, very well. I was watching the TV yesterday and had the minister confirm that we have one cases. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think our officials and the health system of the Gambia should do? What step do you think they should take to prevent the virus from spreading inside the country?
Well, very well. I think, as we call it, epidemic, this is a worldwide thing that each and every country must be put measures or precautions to make sure that your country is safe in this.
Yeah.
But being involved in the Gambia, being a citizen of the Gambia, we have realized that our country is not economically strong.
Yeah.
And countries that are in fact economically strong have more cases than the Gambia.
Yeah.
But they have ways of tackling them. So therefore, in the Gambia here, we just need to find ways of tackling it. Try to find ways of, what the government said, what the, World Health Organization said, those precautions, try to follow that. And if you see, I think people are doing exactly that because you are on the way, you see people with their gloves, with their masks, and you yourself you are with your glove, and your cameraman is with his mask and glove.
Yeah.
So basically, these are the precautions that we need to people to take, people to adapt, and at the end of the day, it can help even. Though we will have cases, but it will not be cases that we will be whereby Gambia will have 10 or 15 or so. But I am not sure Gambia will come to that.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But I think government is doing its level best to make sure that these precautions are put in place. As you can see, the schools are closed, for 21 days. But that is not enough. Because, people are going to hotels, people are going, you go to Senegambia at night, you meet people chilling all out there.
Yeah.
And those are places where people gather.
Exactly.
So it's not yet enough. But I think government will do its best to make sure that they find, another ways, another measures, as they said, in these 21 days, they will review and see whether they need to have those extensions. But I am very, very much worried because examination for grade 12 and grade 9 will be hindering very much. So basically, that's another case. But I think, we just pray to Allah to help us in this virus and see the way we will tackle it, inshallah.
All right. What do you have to tell the folks that are watching you right now who are feeling worried and panic right now? What do you have to tell them right now?
Very well. I think, diseases, anytime an individual has a disease, individuals must be panicked because a disease is something that will make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It makes you to be able to not do things. People are having malaria, people are having headaches.
Yeah.
They could not go out. So if diseases like this occurs, it should not raise panic. All we need to do is to make sure it is a disease, try to see the way that we should tackle them, and try to make sure we follow. Some people will pass by and see you put on your glove, they say hi, look at them. But that is not the case.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
These are the things that the WHO has recommended for people to do.
Yeah.
So it's not a joke. People should not take the coronavirus as a joke because it is a deadly disease if you do not, use the right ways. So therefore, we, urge all people who are listening, who are going to watch this, to make sure that they follow the precautions. They help government into fighting this because government alone cannot do this. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure having you. Thank you.
Okay. What is your name?
I'm John.
John, have you heard about the coronavirus?
Sure, I did.
Do you know that we have one case in the Gambia right now?
Definitely.
Okay, the question I want to ask you is, what steps do you think our officials or our health system should take to prevent us from this disease?
Well, actually, I think this is a global epidemic and all the health systems have to be very, very cautious on what to do. And think of talking about coronavirus, man. I think my own opinion is that you should go door to door and start, you understand, try testing people and see if we have cases.
Yeah.
But I think the Gambia is too small that it should not be a problem. Although yes, I don't know how they could go about it because of I'm just a citizen, but I think it's a necessity because it's a virus that has no cure, and something that has no cure, man. Something that you should definitely take all necessary steps. You can,
Yeah, and precautions.
Yeah, exactly. So and I think they should try to close the borders, which they're doing right now, and try to make sure that they sensitize people more about how to prevent this coronavirus and stuff. I think that's my opinion for now.
Okay. What do you have to tell the public that, or the people that are watching you right now, who are feeling worried or panic right now? What do you have to tell them?
Well, actually, I'll try to calm them. I think that's the best thing a human can do to a fellow human, try to calm them, not to cause panic, and let them know it's a pandemic, which is something that nobody wants to hear.
Exactly.
But they should try to be indoors and also avoid crowded areas and try to follow the protocol with the sanitizations and make sure that they are always in environments that are not congested. And I think basically that's the most important thing they should know, and they should really be very cautious in places they go. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Lala Ture.
Lala Ture. Lala Ture, the question I want to ask you: have you heard about the coronavirus in the world right now?
Yes, I have. I mean, who hasn't?
I mean, a lot of people.
A lot of people still do not know, even if they heard about the virus, they just know the name. They don't know what it is,
Exactly.
how people can catch it and all that stuff.
Thank you very much. What do you think our officials and our health system, the steps that should take to prevent us from this virus?
I think they should take more drastic measures because right now we still have our airspace which is open. Our Senegalese neighbors have closed down or have restricted flights from highly infected areas like Spain and Morocco and Italy, but the Gambian airport is still open to these countries, and according to the information that we have is that Senegalese who are stuck in Morocco and all these other countries are rerouting their flights through Gambia to travel to Senegal. So this puts us at risk as citizens and as a country. So we need the government to take these things serious and shut down our air, not completely shut it down, but put flight restrictions on these countries that are highly affected.
Okay. What do you have to tell the public or the people that are watching you right now? What advice do you have to tell them? Because some of them are feeling worried right now, and some of them are feeling scared, panic. What do you have to tell them?
All I have to say is do not panic. There is a lot of misinformation going around about the virus, which is why a lot of people think once I have it, I'm gonna die. So there's a lot of misinformation, and according to research, this might be wrong, but according to the research that I've read, about 80% of the people who had the virus in the world did not die. So it's like you just have to stay woke, stay safe, stay indoors. Make sure you follow the guidelines given by the World Health Organization to make sure you avoid any misinformation from the public, and also make sure to always wash your hands all the time. You don't need hand sanitizers for this. Just make sure you have soap. Even today, sabu $8 in day just wash your hands all the time. Make sure you stay away from people who are suspected to be infected by the virus, and also make sure to avoid handshake. Gambia, we everybody knows each other, and even in the streets, you randomly meet someone and they give, and they give out their hands. Do not give anybody your hand. Like, it does not make you nyaka kersa. It makes you somebody who wants to stay healthy and alive from this virus. So basically.
And by the way, Lala is going around giving out masks for free and gloves.
And also these flyers.
Exactly.
Because what we want to do is to raise more awareness and sensitize our people about what the virus is.
Thank you very much, because that's what we are doing right now. We are going around interviewing people to ask them if they are aware about this virus, deadly virus. So, any last word?
Let's just look out for ourselves. Let's take these precautions and let's make sure the kids are asked to stay at home. Let them stay at home. We see a lot of kids roaming around in the streets. This is not healthy for them, and it's not healthy for the families that they're going home to. So keep your kids safe and keep them indoors.
Thank you very much. Here with, what is your name?
Usman Bo.
Usman Bo.
Yep.
Usman Bo, have you heard about the coronavirus in the Gambia?
Yeah, I think everyone does. Even the unborn, children have, known about the existence of the coronavirus right now. Yeah, man.
Okay. What do you think about the coronavirus spreading around the world right now?
It's just crazy, man. I don't know where it started from. Like I heard it is from Wuhan, that is China.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is really, really very scary one. Very scary. There's nothing much I can say about it, but I know it's actually a very deadly virus that that really threatens the whole human race. So I hope it just ends ASAP.
All right. Okay. Do you think our officials and our health system are doing something to prevent the virus from spreading inside the country?
Thank you. I like that question. Honestly, no, they did. I'm the least impressed in the measures that they actually took. Yeah. I know right now, since we already have a confirmed case yesterday, we've already gone past the blame game. Yeah. But for any affected case, for me personally, I would paste it on the government. Because for me, they did not really do enough. I don't know whether is this a government really? Like, I don't understand. Because if you look at all this outbreak actually started around I don't know, somewhere around December or something.
Yeah, I think so, around November.
I just cannot understand how on earth a government, you cannot really take measures that you're supposed to take. Yeah. Like for example, I'll just mention the president's name, Barrow. He's the worst president that I've ever known. Really, he's the worst. Because one, you should always put your citizens first. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No problem,
But from what I've seen, it's like these people are focusing more on the economic gains than our own health. Yeah. First of all, this started in China, then later to Iran, that is in the Middle East. I don't know, whether Middle East or whatever it is, wherever it is. Europe, hit America. I mean, this actually came all the way to our doorstep. China, how to call it? Senegal. Fam, what happened, boy? This is the government's fault, 100%, man. 100%. I don't. Okay, I learned that they've stationed people in the entries, like at the airport, and also at the border. But what do they look for? I heard it's just a temperature that they actually look out for. I mean, it doesn't really make sense.
All right. So, what steps do you think our officials and our health system should take
It's obvious, man. Close the damn borders and the airport. Because even yesterday, I have this flight radar on my phone. I always check on the number of flights that are actually coming in and out, and I can confirm to you yesterday we had four flights from 4 affected areas. 2 from Brussels, those maybe at the airport they can attest to it. 1 from Munich, which is in Germany, and then we also had 1 from Barcelona, and the airline was wheeling. I mean, how comes these people want to kill us, fam? This bullshit from the government. Bullshit. They really didn't do enough. Well, I have to be honest. We have to appreciate the effort that they are doing now. But for me, I think they could have prevented all these things. It wasn't even necessary earlier. Close the borders, man. Yeah, it's true. But right now, the whole world is in crisis. We do not have proper hospitals. Medicines. I don't think we really have those things. But, okay, like for example, I personally, I once fell sick. I knew it was malaria, like because the signs and everything showed that it is malaria. But you go to the labs, they cannot even see a malaria, boy, fam. They cannot see malaria. How can you come and convince me that okay, all these people that have passed yesterday in the airports, they tested negative for the coronavirus, fam? I'm really pissing off, man. This government is shit.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.